Jay Slater, a 19-year-old from Lancashire, vanished in Tenerife a year ago, sparking an international search and media frenzy. His disappearance from the rugged Tenno rural park was sudden and baffling, leaving only questions and fear. Jay was just a young man on his first holiday abroad, attending a music festival with friends. An ordinary trip that turned tragic. The case quickly became a mystery, layered with confusing details and conflicting accounts, captivating the public and his family. A year later, the search for truth is more intense than ever, as his family, especially his mother, Debbie Duncan, continues to seek answers. The questions asked in those frantic first days still echo today, haunting a family who cannot rest. The inquest in May 2025 finally confirmed Jay Slater died from injuries consistent with a fall in the Tenno rural park. The post-mortem revealed multiple broken bones, ruling out foul play but raising new questions about how he ended up alone in such a remote place. Toxicology showed alcohol and cocaine in his system, suggesting impaired judgment but not explaining why he was there. For his mother, Debbie, the clinical details brought pain but little closure. The report answered how Jay died, but not why he left the Airbnb or who influenced his decisions that night. The family is left with the knowledge that his death was an accident, one they believe was preventable. The inquest's findings are just the beginning, not the end of the story. With few witnesses, Jay's digital footprint became crucial for investigators. Snapchat videos showed him at the Airbnb with two men he met at the festival, appearing relaxed just hours before he vanished. His final phone call to friend Lucy Law was frantic. He was lost and disoriented and his phone was dying. Location data traced his last signal to a steep ravine, where his body was later found. The digital evidence built a timeline but left out the reasons behind his actions. We know where Jay was, but not what drove him to leave on foot into dangerous terrain. Technology revealed his final location, but not the human drama behind his disappearance. The inquest into Jay Slater's death was abruptly suspended due to the absence of key witnesses. The two men from the Airbnb and Lucy Law, the last person Jay spoke to, failed to appear, stalling the legal process. Their testimony is vital to understanding Jay's state of mind and the events leading up to his disappearance. Without their accounts under oath, the official narrative remains incomplete and public suspicion grows. Lucy Law's absence, despite being the recipient of Jay's final call, was especially frustrating for the family. The inquest cannot proceed until these witnesses testify, leaving Jay's family in painful limbo. The truth remains out of reach, shrouded in silence. Jay's mother, Debbie Duncan, has become the face of the family's relentless search for answers. Her grief and frustration have been public as she pleads for witnesses to come forward and help her understand her son's final hours. Debbie believes those who were with Jay hold the key to the mystery, and their silence is a source of torment. Even after the official search ended, she continued her own efforts, raising funds and appealing for help in Tenerife. Her fight is not for vengeance, but for clarity and peace. A mother's need to know what happened to her son. The inquest suspension has left her with grim validation, but no closure. Debbie's quest is a call for basic decency, for every witness to speak and for her family to finally grieve. Despite a confirmed cause of death, Jay Slater's case remains defined by unanswered questions. One troubling detail reports that Jay was carrying knives when he left the Airbnb, an unexplained element that deepens the mystery. The silence of the two men from the Airbnb and the lack of witness testimony have fueled speculation and left vital questions unresolved. Why did Jay leave with strangers? Was he in trouble or simply naive? The toxicology report doesn't explain his actions. The chain of events from festival to ravine is full of gaps only first-hand accounts can fill. The inquest remains open, hinging on absent witnesses. Until they speak, the full truth will remain buried, and Jay's family and the public will be left with lingering doubts.